Kennedy Center. For those of you who may not know, the ASCAP Foundation is a public charity based in New York City that supports music education programs across the country and nurtures the careers of aspiring composers and songwriters. Tonight and Friday evening, we will be featuring the work of emerging songwriters and composers from the worlds of folk, jazz, R&B, and concert on the wonderful Millennium stage. Songwriters: The Next Generation was conceived by the late Dr. Billy Taylor, the wonderful jazz pianist, educator, and composer, who was an ASCAP Foundation board member and the director of the Kennedy Center's jazz program. I think we've put together two great evenings for your listening pleasure, both tonight and Friday night. And we will begin tonight's show with a young singer-songwriter originally from New York City who is currently living in Nashville. She began writing songs at the age of 9, and by the age of 20, she has already written hundreds of songs and received multiple awards, including the ASCAP Foundation Robert Allen Award. Her recent move to Nashville was precipitated by an offer from Sony Records to develop her songwriting and performing skills. Needless to say, her career is really taking off. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce singer-songwriter Annika Bennett.
Thank you, Julie. Hey, everyone. I met Julie, I think when I was 17, I want to say. And then we didn't talk for 3 years, and then I just got a call that was like, hey, do you want to play at the Kennedy Center? And I said, I'll think about it. She smiles, clear as the sky, luminous as fire. It reaches her eyes, they sparkle something wild. Old soul with the heart of a child. She sings, opens her mouth, and I start listening. She pours out the pain and severs all the strings. She leaves alleviated while I sit and hold it in. Ooh, it's a terrible truth. Though I love her, I would love to see her bleed. Ooh, but I'm the one who's bruised by everything I ever wished that I could be. She smiles and it's all in front of me. She runs, free as a breeze under the summer sun. Out on the town, she tells me tag along. We enter the room and all the boys look up, but they see just one of us. Ooh, it's a terrible truth. Though I love her, I would love to see her bleed. Ooh, but I'm the one who's bruised by everything I ever wished that I could be. She smiles and it's all in front of me. Everything I told myself was out of reach. Everything she proves it's possible to be. She smiles and it's all in front of me. Yeah, she smiles, clear as the sky, luminous as fire. Thank you. Dang, this is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen a room this long. Somebody raced me there at the end of the show. All right, so this next song, when Julie was explaining the event to me, she said that she wanted it to be a bit of like an insight into songwriting. So to be honest, I don't know how I write songs, I guess, but it's usually just like a moment that inspires me. And this next song, I was on the phone with my sister, and her name is Soraya. Her middle name is Wynn, so it's Soraya Wynn. And I think it's a beautiful name. Good job, Mom. And yeah, and I just got off the phone with her, and this melody just kind of came out for her name, and I just felt like this was a song that she needed to hear. I haven't played it for her yet, so maybe she's watching the live stream, but this is for Soraya. It's called Soraya Wynn. Soraya Wynn, a name the angels made to sing. You're weighed down by your own wings, Soraya Wynn. Everyone comes to share their saddest songs, so you sit and take them on, humming along. And after the record plays, you say you're okay, you can take the weight of two. But then on your darkest days, it takes twice the strength. And who's listening to you? Soraya Wynn, a name the angels made to sing. So let it out and let me in, Soraya Wynn. You're worth more than what you give, Soraya Wynn. Soraya Wynn. Thank you. I should probably introduce my piano player, who's now a ukulele player. This is my best friend, Taylor Mackel. And he's from LA. Maybe you could tell by the uke. And we don't really get to see each other all that often, but we both sort of met here just for this, and we rehearsed this morning, and we just kind of decided to do this next song on uke. Yeah, this is called What Happened. happened to that string? There we go. What happened to missing me? What happened to calling every day? What happened to counting sleeps? Till the next time you see my face, baby, I'm not naive. I never thought we'd stay the same, but what happened to missing me? Why are you okay? I'm learning a lot real fast. Lately the nights slip by real slow, and I can't help looking back. I stare at your picture on my phone. No, I don't love where I'm at, and seeing your smile drives it home. I'm learning a lot real fast. Damn, the truth is cold. I can't say it proudly. I don't want your world to turn without me. You don't ask about me when you're gone and on the move. Oh, and how it scares me. I'm always holding on, but barely. And now I'm placing blame unfairly onto you. 'Cause I wish you were missing me. I wish I could call you every day. I hate to sit distantly and watch as your life falls into place. What happened to history? Have you already filled my space? So what happened to missing me? It's driving me insane. What happened to missing me? Why are you okay? Thank you. All right, we're gonna do a little love song next. Yeah, I've written a couple that are optimistic. And this is called Already in Love with You. I can tell you're terrified of telling how you feel. Like saying those 3 words out loud will tell us if it's real. Ooh, believe me, baby, I'm not something you can lose. I'm already in love with you. My hand is pressed against your chest, your heart is speaking loud. But your sentences are circling, your eyes are racing around your room. Believe me, baby, there's nothing you need to prove. I'm already in love with you. You're always held up in your head. A lot of life don't quite make sense, but my heart is set and laying in this bed. It's as simple as it gets. So you can talk for hours till you find the perfect words, or stare at me in silence and the same things will be heard. It's true, believe me baby, there's nothing you need to do. I'm already in love with you. So don't go crazy, I'm scared to say it too. I'm already in love with you. Thank you. So I find a lot of my favorite songs that I've written are the ones that I was afraid to play for anyone. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm about to play one of those songs right now. But yeah, this is called Boy Who Has Everything. What do you give to the boy who has everything? His world is almost too good to be true. What do you say when he's starting to let you in, and you see he's better off without you? Sometimes I'm so cynical and self-conscious, and sometimes I see that I'm bringing him down. I stare in the mirror, hands in empty pockets, and wonder why he even wants me around. I just wish there was something he needs, some beautiful thing I could be, to keep him from seeing the worst in me. What do you do when the boy's always busy and you're on the side killing time till he calls? It's bad I get mad, 'cause I want him to miss me and make amends when he has done nothing wrong. We both got friends, but I'm no good at keeping mine. He's got his people when he needs to talk. And we both got dreams, but I'm no good at reaching mine. So part of me dreams about keeping him small. I just wish there was something he needs, some beautiful thing I could be, to keep him from seeing the worst in me. So what do you give to the boy who has everything, now that you need him more than you knew? What do you do when you finally get to him, and he sees he's better off without you? Thank you. All right, well, we just got a couple more. But yeah, this next song, I wrote this one a while ago, probably when I was like 18, so maybe it wasn't that long ago, but it feels like a lifetime ago. And I live in Nashville, and I do co-writes in Nashville, which is kind of a weird thing where you walk into a room and you meet somebody for the first time, and then you just sit down and write a song together. And most of the stuff, I mean, everything I've played I haven't written in a co-write, just because I'm not usually good at like just opening my heart to a stranger like that. But this next song I wrote with a girl in Nashville, and we just walked in the room, we were talking, and then I think she said jokingly, she's like, "Oh man, I'm just trying to fall in love. Like I don't want to date, I don't want to mess around or do anything. I'm just trying to fall in love." And then we wrote that song in like 20 minutes. So that's this song. 7 billion people in the world. I can't be the only one who's feeling kinda lonely, and I can't be everybody's type of girl. But odds are there's somebody who would really love to love me. I'm just trying to fall in love. All I want is one other open heart. That'll be enough. I'm not asking for much. Why's it gotta be so tough? I'm just trying to fall in love, love, love. I'm trying to fall in love, love, love. I'm trying to fall in love. 7 nights a week I'll sit at home. If I don't have to break the ice with a new guy every night, but I don't wanna stay in all alone. I want someone holding me, someone who's got to know in me. I'm just trying to fall in love. All I want is one other open heart. That'll be enough. I'm not asking for much. Why's it gotta be so tough? I'm just trying to fall in love, love, love. I'm trying to fall in love, love, love. I'm trying to fall in love. All I want is one other open heart. That'll be enough. I'm not asking for much. Why's it gotta be so tough? I'm just trying to fall in love, love, love. I'm trying to fall in love, love. Yeah, I'm trying to fall in love, love, love. I'm trying to fall in love. Thank you. That's Taylor Mackel. All right, we actually just have one more song, and I'm a little bummed too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. This has been so fun and the most insane place I've ever played for sure. And again, my name is Annika Bennett. You could find me, thank you. You can find me online, I don't know, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, he says, if any of you guys are on there. Yeah, and just another big thanks to Julie for setting this up and for having me. This is awesome. I lost my heart in New York City. I don't know how you but it slowly left my chest and found its way into your pocket. Every street we walked was gritty, and you made them shine like gold. But I lost my heart in New York City, and I can't find it on my own. So I wander around Manhattan, retrace every step we took, then take the train like when we came back from some party out in Brooklyn. It was late and I was lonely, so you wrapped me in your arms. Swear I still feel you hold me, but I'm just clinging to the bar. No, you never made no promise, didn't say we'd stay together, but this city has a way of making moments last forever. The skyline shines so pretty, but I'm standing in the street. All the magic left this city in the moment you left me. So I'm just keeping myself busy till the day I too can leave. I lost my heart in New York City. I don't know how you unlocked it, but one day in May you drove away and somehow you forgot it. Every street is so damn gritty, I just wanna go back home. I lost my heart in New York City, and I can't find it on my own. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. I'm back. Wasn't Annika amazing, and Taylor? This is what we do at the ASCAP Foundation. we nurture and cultivate the songwriter and the composer. Oftentimes they get lost in the mix. It's all about the performer, but it really starts with the songwriter. So for those of you who don't know, ASCAP stands for the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. And we're the organization that makes sure that songwriters get their royalties when their songs are played on the radio or in venues or wherever. It's a very, very important function. And for those of you who are songwriters in the crowd, you know only too well. So we have another treat in store for you. Our next performer is a composer, a baritone saxophonist, historian, and political activist. I guess that's good for Washington. He was mentored by the late jazz saxophonist Fred Ho and carries on many of Fred's traditions. He is the recipient of several ASCAP Foundation awards, most notably, or maybe most recently, the ASCAP Foundation Johnny Mandel Prize he received in 2018. And that's our top Herb Alpert Young Jazz Composer honor. He is here tonight to perform some of his original compositions with the Afro Yaki Collective. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ben Barson with the Afro Yaki Collective.
Wasn't Annika amazing? That was just so breathtaking. I think we're just going to pack up and go home. I don't really think there's a way for us to really follow that. But I do want to just say a little thing. Thank you so much to Julie Lepore and the entire ASCAP Foundation family for setting this up. They're much more than a royalty agency. They're an incubator for new artists, for new talent. They're a place where musicians from all genres can come together and grow, whether it's in their offices, all in New York or all across the country, or events like these. And I'm just so honored to have come into contact with them. The support that we've received has been nothing short of life-changing. So I just want to give them a round of applause for things they do for artists in general, like Annika and to some extent myself. This band here, it would behoove us to mention that on this fateful day of April 4th, the incredible Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave a speech in Riverside Church in 1967, in which he warned us of the moment in a decisive social struggle in which to remain silent is a form of betrayal. He encouraged us not to be mesmerized by uncertainty, but to take decisive action when the times called for it. Folks, we're living in those times. If you thought things were okay 10 or 15 years ago, they most certainly require decisive leadership right now, ranging from climate change, geopolitics, the slaying of unarmed black men or Palestinian protesters. I mean, it's not just that there's a list of social causes that we need to rally around, but there's a sense that we are lacking that moral center that King warned us about so long ago. Unfortunately, he was assassinated the following year on April 4th, which is another thing that we are paying tribute today. In our band, we also believe, as King did, in desegregation. We believe in bringing voices together that aren't commonly heard, because that's the type of society that we want to see, and that's the type of society that we need to create, and we feel that music is a means to do so. This song is entitled Sister Soul. It's going to feature the incredible Min Chow Fen on the pipa, and it's dedicated to all the mothers, all the women, all of the revolutionary fighters in this struggle, that we really need to recreate a woman-centered culture and a woman-centered universe as humanity evolved with for hundreds of thousands of years. And we've really only been off that path for a few thousand years. So it's our belief that a lot of those problems I just described can be resolved by returning to this matriarchal spirit. Without further ado, I give you this composition, Sister Soul.
saxophone.
Well, that was our first 15-minute piece. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices for the music and for the struggle, and my neck just broke halfway through. So if you're wondering what the heck just happened, not my physical neck. My neck is fine. It's a little like I have some scoliosis developing, I'm sure. So if you know a chiropractor in the area. But anyway, this next song, we're actually, we're titled the Afro Yaki Music Collective, and my beautiful, better half, Giselle Zanoth Rodriguez, is actually of the Yaki. She's descended from the Yaki tribe based in the Sonoran Desert, which shares land with what is now the United States and what is now Mexico. They're an indigenous group that has never colonized. Not until the early 1900s was the Mexican government, not the Spanish, able to kind of impose some sort of colonial rule on them. They're a really rich culture that's grounded in the earth and the river that's in that desert, which has been compared to the Nile. So they're fierce people, and you can ask me afterwards how intense Giselle is if you really need a primer in that. We're going to be playing a song from the global South that we think reflects these principles. It's actually in the spirit of one of our favorite composers, Violeta Parra, a Chilean folk composer. She wrote a song called Maldigo del Alto Cielo, which means curse the high heavens. This song is called Maldigo del Alto Clases, which means curse the upper classes. So you can put your heads together on why we might think that right now. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to give it over to my better three quarters.
Thank you, Ben.
Well, that was our second 15-minute song. So that's our set, actually. So we're the Afro Yaki Music Collective featuring Min Chao Fen on the pipa, Giselle Zanoth Rodriguez on the electric cello and vocals, Benny Rossman, who scientifically is the best player in our band according to science, the bass players in general, that is, Julian Powell on the drums, Langston Kelly on the saxophones. I am Benjamin Barson, and I just want to thank again the Kennedy Center, Millennium Stage, the ASCAP Foundation. It's been an honor for us to be here. Thank you so much, and feel free to follow us, talk to us, buy us a beer, however you want to pay tribute to a group of humble musicians. So thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us at Millennium Stage. As we prepare for another performance, we ask that